and welcome to Hash Design. This week we're going to talk about CVs and resumes. What do you call it? Do you call it CV or do you call it resume? Please let me know. I recently found my resume for Japan, and I've been filling out my resume for the UK just now, and I've been trying to design one for that. And the main difference between a resume in Japan and the one in the UK is in the UK everybody is trying to make a creative and distinctive resume to stand out from the crowd, and the ones in Japan are basically a format that everybody sticks to. This is my resume from Japan. Yep, I found this. This was one from 2011. There is nothing flashy about this. We don't even have colour on it. And this is my photograph to be stuck on here. Okay, so resumes in Japan are completely and utterly different. Now I can say this for probably about 99% of the jobs you apply for here that are not for foreign people and that are not like some sort of special category of job. You will have to fill out a form that looks like this, and you will have to do it in a specific format, and there's no other format. Basically, this is the way people apply for jobs here. So the creativeness that people use, that the people aim for in the UK, is not required here. I would say that if you're doing something creative, do it in your portfolio. But yeah, do that in your portfolio. Definitely have a printed thing, and please send it off as precise and as beautiful as you can. But as for CV, there is a standard format here. I'll leave some links downstairs so you can see. But this was my CV from 2011. Now this had my name, which unfortunately stand out really big there, so I feel a bit embarrassed actually. And you have to do it all in Japanese. That is a huge disadvantage for someone who doesn't speak Japanese. But if you don't speak Japanese and you can't write Japanese and you can't do Japanese, maybe you shouldn't be applying for a job that requires something like this. But if you do have a understanding of Japanese, definitely get a friend to help you do this, especially if they're Japanese. They'll know the format and they'll know what to put down there. That's what I did with mine, and yeah, I got accepted for the job. If you don't know Japanese, it depends on the job you're going for. Maybe you don't need to know any Japanese for. Maybe they have translators. That is a rare occasion, but yeah, go for it anyway. And maybe you should just write your CV in English anyway. But if you are going for a proper job in a proper Japanese company, it's going to help if you write it in Japanese, and definitely get someone to check. But yeah, there's my name, my dress, my sex, my age, my telephone number, and then I have like a history of my education, and then I have a history of where I worked. And then on the other side I have some awards, some qualifications, awards, and I also put down that I have a driver's license in Japan. Yay! That is actually quite important because some places will be looking for, can you drive? Because you might have to drive to a client meeting or something like that, so definitely put that down. Then you put down things that you're good at. Then I have things that that interest me, my interest, and I have something that says please promote something for yourself. So I wrote about a music video that I did back in the day. Then it has club activities, things, sports that you do outside of your workplace, and then it says, is there anything that you want to really add to that? It's like, what are your specialities, what do you do, and do you have any requests? So this is basically just the standard Japanese CV. And the picture as well, you must put a picture on here. And most people, their pictures will look like this. Oh, is my picture like horrible? But yeah, you'll be wearing a suit with a white shirt, and you'll have your hair tied back, and you will try and look as normal as possible. This is me looking as normal as possible. God, I hate this photo. But yeah, this is, yeah. Your CV is not the place for you to stand out. A lot of Japanese companies just want you to fit in with everything. The company that I work at was very different actually, but when it comes to the CV, best to stick to basics. Check it out online, get a Japanese friend or a friend to check it out as well. If you don't have a Japanese friend, find one online. If you find anybody, get them to check it through for you, because it is very important that you do not mess this stage up. As another request of the company that I joined, that's the actual CV that I sent in. This is the other part that I sent in. And some sites will have specific things that they want you to send in, as well as your CV. And I had to send in an essay, and it was 5 years, 10 years from now, what sort of person I would be. So I had to write a very long essay about my 5 and 10 year self in the future. So I got my husband to check this for me and make sure I did not make a complete and utter mess of it. So that really helped. But that was another thing that I had to send in, as well as my portfolio, to apply for a job. But yeah, the things are completely different to the UK. You have to have a specifically designed CV for a specific kind of job, whereas here it's just a general CV. They want your picture, they want to see who's there, they want your age, they want your sex, they want everything on there, which I don't think we can do in the UK because I think it's people don't put their age just because it is ageism, and they don't put their sex down there as well, and they don't put all that sort of information. But in Japan they do, and yeah, there is a bit of sexism in there, and there might be a bit of ageism in there, but it's just the way things are done here, and I can't really comment on it. But yeah, this is what my CV looked like, and it was so boring. But now I actually kind of wish that CVs were like this in the UK, because I'm having a nightmare trying to make mine just now. But this is what you will submit to get a job here. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try and leave a link to a format of this downstairs so that it gives you more information on how to make a Japanese CV or resume. Please check back, and I will see you next time. Oh, I also got Snapchat and Twitter, so I'll put them down there. I'm not really sure how to use Snapchat, but yeah, please subscribe and please have a look at my links down there, and I'll see you later. Bye!